Hey everybody, this is Dave from AskUncleDavecom, and welcome to my DirecTV Now Beta. This is the review for the DirecTV Beta that has the DVR, the 72-hour rewind, on demand. It's got everything that you would love to see on the current app that we have. I've been selected for beta testing, and we're going to be doing build number this is build number 422, so it's 1.0 422. So keep in mind as you watch this that this is a beta, okay, and it's still got at least a month left in beta testing. So let's first things first, because I'm a thorough kind of guy, and if you've seen my videos in the past, you appreciate that I go over things in detail. So before I show you the beta, I have to show you the old app, because then there's a lot of things that change that you're going to say, I don't recall where that used to be, because they switch things around a little bit in order to incorporate the DVR and the recordings and all that stuff. So without further delay, let's go into the old app, and I'll show you a couple of things first. Keep this in mind, keep a mental note. So first things first, when you open up, there's a live player. Okay, let me lower the volume. There's a live player going on. Now, normally what you do is, if you wanted to change the channel, you would swipe to the left or swipe to the right, and it has live channels. They're all in order in the list of all the channels that you subscribe. This is the Go Big package. And by the way, I know I praised PlayStation View in the past, but because I'm an AT&T user, I get a tremendous $25 discount, plus they grandfathered me in for being there from the get-go. So I actually pay $10 a month for the Go Big package, and that's great for me and my family. You may be able to get this if you argue enough, because I had to call back 100 times, and finally they agreed to let me have it for $10. Plus, you get HBO free, you get AT&T exclusives, you get all that stuff. So I'm going with this, and you can use the credentials from the DirecTV Now to sign into a lot more apps than you did when I originally posted that PlayStation View versus DirecTV versus Sling video. And I'll have the link in the description for that as well. So anyway, when you use the old app, you swipe left and right to switch between the live channels, right? So when you swipe up, right, when you swipe up with the old app, you get the home, shows, movies, networks, and you get the guide and search. Okay, now if you click on home, all right, you click on home, you now have what's on, continue watching, Star Wars, new this month, featured series, catch-ups, reality, and all those categories. Okay, so we have Taylor Swift, we have HBO, we have AT&T exclusives, all that stuff, right? So now if you swipe up, if you actually swipe down, I'm sorry, go back. This is the menu, is the go back button. If you swipe down, you get your search, you get your guide, you get your watch list, and you get your settings. Now, as you set watch lists on shows that you like, okay? So that's pretty much the old app. Without getting too into that, because I'm sure you've seen it because you're probably using it or you're thinking about using it. But now, take a look now how they incorporated it, okay? So now we're going to open up the beta app. Now this is beta, so keep that in mind. I hope I don't get kicked out of the beta program because I'm showing you this on a video, but it tunes into the live channel. Now what the difference is now with the remote is you don't no longer swipe up and down to get your menus. There's a new way to do it. You click the menu button on the remote. So if I click the menu button on the remote, it now pops up the menu. And then you can swipe back and forth and up and down to go to My Library is a new thing. Discover, that, is changed, and Guide and Settings. All right, so now when you come into the app, you're automatically put into the home screen. This is the home, all right? So if you click on the pad, not the home button, not the menu button like I told you, but if you click on the pad, you get these controls down here. Now, if you swipe over to the I, that's the info, you click that. Now, they have that on the old app, but it pops into this recording session here. So you could do watch now, and you could delete the recording, or you can view more episodes, not necessarily even the ones that you didn't record, because they have catch up and on demand. You can click on and view all episodes, and these are episodes that are going to be airing next, or some of them have aired in the past. Now you can bookmark the series so that it shows up into your watch list, okay, or your bookmark. And then you can record the entire series. So every show that we record will record. Now you have 72 hours of recording space. Now I don't know if that's going to change. Maybe that's just for beta testers. I don't know. And that's that. So now you can delete the recording that we're on, or you could do whatever. So now click the pad, and that brings up the info page. You can do closed captioning. You can pause, okay? But later on, I'm going to show you that you can rewind and fast forward too. So that's a good thing, but not on live recordings, okay? Or even recordings. Some of them you can, some of them you can't. Like you can't, most of the time you can rewind and fast forward HBO and stuff like that. But you'll see as we go along. So now we have, so watch now. And watch now has continue watching. It has trending, it has premium highlights. It's got featured series. It's got featured movies, holiday cheer, a lot more categories than it had before. And there's also catch up here. So now let's see, we're going to click on catch up. And this is not a recording that I actually recorded. I actually picked this out of on demand, okay? Now I can bookmark this so that every time it airs on the FX, I think it is, or AMC, or whatever it is, it will record it for me. And I'll have every episode in my library, okay? So start over, we can start over, and we can resume. So let's just resume where we left off. And you can view more episodes if you like. Now, remember, you click on the mouse pad here, and you see that you have controls now. Now, this particular one, we can rewind all the way back by pressing and holding, and it'll just periodically go back, okay? It's too soon. I wish I can go fast forward on this one. Let me find a better one that we can do that with, okay? So, so that gets us right to the top. Now, my library will show you all of your DVR recordings, and you can just scroll through all your DVR recordings. And then you have your bookmarks. So when you hit that bookmark series, you're not necessarily recording it, you're just bookmarking it so that you can easily find it. But if you record the entire series, that's going to show up in DVR recordings, okay? So let's play one of our recordings here. This one I just recorded just for the video. I'm a Fox News person, but I also watch CNN and NBC and all that stuff. So now I click the mouse pad right in the middle there, and you see now you have control. So I can fast forward 15 seconds at a time. I can keep going, popping 15 seconds at a time, or I can just press and hold this. And if I have enough of the recording, I think I only have like a couple of minutes of the recording. That's why it's not going to work. But otherwise, oh, there it is. See, now it's fast forwarding. You can do, faster or whatever. All right. So I'm not going to get all into that. You can cancel the recording once you finish watching it. And you can even view more episodes if you had any. I might not have any episodes. No, see, I have no more episodes. Oh, here's on demand, okay? I didn't record these, but season 0, because it's a news channel. If it was a series or a show like, Game of Thrones or something, or Robot, Mr. Robot, you would be able to play with the series. See that 0 there? It would say 0, and maybe they would have season 5. Season 3 or season 2, or maybe 1, 2, and then, but you're not going to play catch up with this. You're going to have a lot of, unless you recorded it for a long time, you're not going to get every episode. A lot of times they hold back a couple of episodes because they want you to, use the channel. But, I can always go on to the app itself and use my credentials, and maybe I'll find the shows there. Okay. So that is the home. That's the click button. You click, and then these features come up, okay? Now, like I said, there's no more swiping up and down. Now you hit the menu button, and then your list comes in. They consolidated everything into one page, and this is the menu button page, I call it. So this has everything, okay? Now, Discover, now originally they had TV shows, movies, and networks, and they were inside the home page, all right? Or my library page or something like that. So here we have popular TV shows, popular movies, new this month, Countdown to Christmas. They have all different features. Now it's all in Discover. So if I went to networks now, this will show me all my networks that I have, not without having to like go to the TV guide or whatever, So, so you get to see all of your networks and all your program networks. So now if we so that's Discover, then you have, the My Library and Watch Now. Now you can also go to the guide, okay? And you click on the guide, and the guide is pretty much same as the old app. You can swipe over here. Now they got a couple of extra things. Before you were able to do all channels on the guide and favorite channels on a guide. So if you just wanted the favors to show up, okay, they would show up. But now they also have where you can search the guide for just TV shows without movies. And boom, you got TV shows on the networks that you like. This is the all on the guide, not just the favorites. So then you can also just select movies. And then what's nice for the kids is you can go to kids and then ask your kid, which one do you want to watch? And it's pretty much all, rated PG and G and all that stuff like that. And then you could jump to a particular day if you like. So I can jump to tomorrow, the next day, and I could see what's on the guide. So it's a more, detailed guide. Okay. Now search, just like before, if you wanted to search things by voice, for you Amazon Alexa people, you can just click on search here, right? And instead of typing in, you could just press the Siri button. So you hit the Siri button and you say, show me movies that have Michael Jackson in it. So we have now a very detailed Siri search. And it had a whole bunch of jumble stuff, but Siri seems to know what's going on. Now I could just say like this: Robot Chicken. Now if I did that while I'm searching, but if I'm not in the search field, it's going to show me the home app on the Apple TV, and we didn't want that. We want to stay in this, but we have to come up here. And as long as you have it on the letters here, then you're searching within the app. So now I'm going to do it again. Show me Robot Chicken. So now we're in the app and it's showing me Robot Chicken. See? And Mr. Robot and things that come close to it. That's spectacular. Siri is absolutely wonderful when it comes to searches, as long as you're in that search field, of course. If you're outside the search field, like you're in the middle of watching a show, it defaults back to the Apple system, the TV app. So remember that when you're searching, you don't want to be thrown out of the app. But it's nice that DirecTV has incorporated that search feature using Siri. Okay, so basically, it made it easier on this app in order to put everything all on one page. Because if you think about it, there's only two things you could do. You can hit the menu button and boom, everything is there all together in one page. Now let me show you what a recording is like. All right. So now we go into what's on now. Okay. So watch now. Right. And this is what's on now. Let me go to something I'm not recording. All right. T&T right here. Boom. I click it and I'm into the show. So it says view all episodes. So obviously maybe that show ended or something, but here's some more. So we could bookmark the series, all right? And then we can record the series if we like, or we could just go and watch different seasons. See the way the seasons are all broken up? Now, I don't know how good that's going to be, but whatever. But let me find something live. How come, what's on now? Okay, what's on now? I thought that was on now, but I guess it's a rewind because it's got the arrow there. So here's something on right now. So live right now, it's on, and I'm going to record it. Okay, I'm going to show you that. So like I said, you click the middle, right? You don't click that menu button, and you get the info page. Okay, now you can just go right over here and hit record. Boom, it's going to add it to your recording. Done. It's going to be recorded. Okay, then you can go into the eye of the page, the info menu. And you can see that you can cancel the recording, okay? Now I have 6 hours left on my DVR, I think, out of the 72, because I've been recording like crazy and all that stuff. But like I said, when it comes out of beta and it comes direct to you, you may not have 72 hours. You may have less. You might have to purchase some. Who knows what DirecTV Now and at&t have in store for us. But, you know, it's still DVR, and you can't beat that. You know, right now, currently at the price for me, $10, for you, $25. If you get that $25 credit, it may be worth for you to go to AT&T. Like I said, a lot more credentialing. You can use your DirecTV Now credentials to go onto many more apps than when I originally made that video. So make sure you check out that video, and I want you to tell me, what do you think? What do you think is going to happen? You think AT&T and DirecTV Now are going to raise prices? You think they're going to play games? They're not going to give us enough DVR? Do you think that it looks terrible? Do you like the old style better? I want to know all this. Let's, you know, make a forum down here in the comments, because we help each other and we find out what we need to do. Now, this is your Uncle Dave, and I'm here to help you. And anything you need. Sorry I'm jumping around all over the place, but it is what it is, and this is the DirecTV Now with DVR beta. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.